I'm an old school man. I only wanna fall in love once with an old school girl. Old school girl, old school girl. When I know, I'll know. Hand in hand like left, right, oh. Bonnie and Clyde. You can have whatever you like when it's you and I. We can have the world. See us coming like left, right, oh. Are you the same? Are you the same? Are you the
Hello beautiful, and welcome back to another video by the one and the only Tesa Tiara. Thank you so much for joining me again. If you are new here, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are not new here, hey girl, hey, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time that I post a video, okay? So we're really just gonna jump right into this video. So one thing that I have noticed about a lot of like my students in my coaching program, one, they don't know how to price their items, or two, they price their items just by doubling their items. I mean, by doubling the price that they paid. So if they paid $9, then they go ahead and just price it at $18. But ultimately, like, they just have no real concept of how they want to price their items or what to price their items at, or just anything dealing with pricing. They're kind of just like lost and going on a whim. So I'm here to let you guys know what I do to price my items. I'm not saying that this is the way that you should price your items. I'm just gonna let you know how I price my items, and if you think that it's gonna be something good for you to do for yourself, I really encourage you to do so. All right, so let's just jump right in with the pricing. You want to know your profit. You want to know how much you paid for it, including shipping, and you want to give yourself room to do drops in your pricing for like sales, or like if an item doesn't sell within a certain amount of time, like how are you pricing down your items? So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go through all of that for you, and I'm gonna give you as much detail as I possibly can, and then if you have any questions, you can write your questions down below and I will answer them for you, okay? So let's jump in this. Let's say we have we buy a shirt, right? And I'll be writing everything on here. It's broken right here because this is one that I just had laying around the house. So don't be judging me, y'all. But let me see, what's the best way for me to hold this without this bothering us? Okay, so let's say you see a shirt. The shirt by itself costs $6. The shirt itself costs $6. And when you buy it as a whole, because a lot of times you have to buy like a package deal. So 9 times out of 10, when you buy a package deal, it comes with 6 items in it, 2 smalls, 2 mediums, 2 larges. So we know 6 times 6 is 36. So we got 36. And then they're gonna add shipping. So let's say your shipping on those shirts are, it shouldn't really be that much. We'll say $14, okay? So shipping on that is $14. 6 and 4, that's 10. Carry the 1, that's 3, 4, 5. So ultimately, you paid $50 for a thing of shirts. Yeah, you paid $50 for a thing of shirts. So now we're gonna have to take 50 and divide 50 by 6, because we have 6 shirts, which is gonna give us $8.33. You can round up, you can round down, however you want to do it. I usually round up. So I round up no matter what. If it's not an even number, I go up. No matter what it is, I don't want to have to pay a cent on $1. I don't want to have to do any of that. So if it's 8.33, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it at $9. Okay, so what a lot of people would usually do is take this $9 shirt and just say, hey, it's $9. I just want to make my money back and then enough money to buy another shirt, so I'm just gonna price it at $18. We're not gonna do that, or that's not how I do it. I'll say that. What I do is I take this $9 and then I go up 200%. Okay, now I go up 200%. I go up 200% on all of my items. And what I do to calculate that is I go to this app on my phone right here. It's called percentages. So I just click that, and then like you have different things you can choose from. You can increase by a percentage, decrease, after a percentage deducted. Like it just has so many other things, but the only thing I use it for is increase by percentage. So I'm gonna click that, and then at the top I'm gonna write 9. So 9 by 200 is gonna give us $27. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna mark my shirt at. My shirt is gonna be $27. It's gonna be $27 on the website. Now, the reason I marked up by 200% is because now we have time. We have time to do markdowns, or we have space to do markdowns and still have a and still meet a profit margin. Okay, you always want to make a profit. Not making a profit should be the furthest thing from your mind and the very, 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 very last thing that you do. Okay, so what I usually do is, not even usually, what I do is I mark my things down every 30, 60, and 90 days. So we're gonna write 30, 60, and 90 days. Okay, so off the rip, our shirt is $27. We're gonna go back to our calculator, the same percentage calculator that we had, and we're gonna go to decreased by. All right, so we're starting off at $27, and after the first 30 days, or during day 30, I mark mine down by 30%. So we can take 27 by 30, and that's gonna make it $18.90. Okay, which we're just gonna go ahead. Remember, I don't like change, so I'm gonna automatically do $19. All right, so now we got that at $19. So after 60 days, we're gonna drop that price down again by 40%. So we're gonna do 19. So when we do 19 by 40%, it gives us 11.4. So 11.40. Once again, I don't like change, so it's gonna be $12. So lastly, when we divide it by, we're gonna divide 12 by 50%, and that is going to give us 6, which pulls out to 6 o'clock. I mean, pulls out to $6. So we started off with a shirt that basically costed us $9. We marked it as $27, and we still got room to make a profit every time. So now we're gonna go back to our regular calculator. Now by the time it got down to that 90th day, we did not make a profit, but sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you have to lose just to go ahead and price it at something, or price it strategically, because this was a strategic pricing. This was not just a random pricing. So you go ahead and you price it at what you got to price it for, and if you get something from it that way, okay, that's cool. We can just go ahead and take a little bit of nothing and go ahead and buy something else for it, versus you doing it and you just doubling it. Like if you double it, you really don't have room to do markdowns or whatever the case may be. Your math is going to be all over the place, but if you do it like I just showed you guys how to do it, you're going to be okay. And remember that everybody does markdown. What store do you go into where they don't do markdown? City Trends, Rainbow, Fashion Nova, everybody does markdowns. So you want to make sure you give yourself room to do markdowns. Even food is marked down. Manager specials, those are markdowns. And then also you're not really losing when you run specials. If you if you run a buy two get one free, or whatever the case may be, you have room to do so without losing out. So pricing is very, very, very important, because you don't want to give yourself the short end of the stick. So just be strategic with your pricing. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. And also, if you want to be coached by me, if you have a boutique or just any startup business, hobby that you want to turn into a business, or a business that you've been doing for a minute but it's not really going anywhere, go ahead and message me down below, or you can just reach out to me on my Instagram, which is I am Tesa Tiara, and DM me and say, hey Tesa, I want to be coached by you, or I need this, or I need that, whatever. I always communicate with you guys on there. And I have 2 forms of coaching programs. I have a one-on-one coaching program, and I also have a group session coaching program. And so the group session program is cheaper than the one-on-one program, of course, but like I said, just DM me if you want to find out more about all of those, and I'll see you guys in another video.